You ever notice how much easier it is to walk with somebody than it is to chase them? You might try to just imagine for a second that you're going to go on a hike with a friend, and that friend is going to walk 50 yards ahead of you the whole time, or you're chasing them and wondering what trail did they go down, and you're out of breath and you're anxious. I mean, what a miserable way to go on a hike, you know? And then, like, the contrary of that, which would be going on a hike with somebody and just walking at the same pace. And, you don't have to wonder what trail they went down because every turn you make, they're making the turn with you. And you don't have to wonder what's happening next because you're both right there together and you can solve the problems together. If you stumble, they're there to help pick you up. It's just, you can have a conversation. It's relaxing, it's enjoyable. I was just thinking this morning, do you ever think that's kind of what we do to God? Like, feel like he's just out of reach, and like we have to try harder, pray more, go to church more, be a better Christian, don't do all these things, try to be better, and I think we all do it to some degree, but really the Bible doesn't encourage us to do that at all. He doesn't say try harder. He doesn't say catch me if you can. He says walk with me. Just walk right here beside me. And that way I can talk you through your day. That way I can help give you peace. You don't have to wonder where I'm at because I'm going to be right there beside you. He doesn't have to be way out in front of us or way behind us. That's what we do, I think. God is at his pace and he invites us to come with him. And I think, sometimes we want to chase our dreams and pursue our interest and whatever it is that we want to do, regardless of whether it's working or not working, of whether it's, what God has planned for us or not. Regardless of anything, we're just trudging forward, full steam ahead. And then sometimes it's the opposite of that. Sometimes we know that we need to act and yet we procrastinate, or we talk ourselves out of it, or we're afraid, or whatever. So we lag behind. And really, God's not asking us to try harder. What he's asking us to do is walk with him. And he will give us the strength. He'll give us the courage. He'll give us the understanding. He'll change our hearts. He'll change our desires to help us want to spend more time with him. It's not we have to work harder to gain God's love and acceptance. He has already given that to us. That's a foregone conclusion. You don't have to do anything but get over there and accept it. And so I think I just overcomplicate it sometimes. I want so badly to do what God wants me to do that sometimes I get as crazy about trying to figure that out as I was about, Lord, chasing anything else in my life I've ever chased. Money, success, and I thought, oh my gosh, what a great thing for once in my life to decide that I want to chase after. And I think that there's yummy to that. Yes, of course, I need to do the work. I need to carve out time to spend with God. I need to read my Bible, love on people, go participate in the world. I need to sit in quiet time with God and let him help renew my mind and help me sort through my thoughts and my ideas and just be quiet and let him talk to me and help me understand what direction I need to go. And when I say talk to me, I'm not like he's audibly talking to me all the time. I'm not a crazy person sitting over there. Although I think some people do hear God audibly say things. That's not necessarily the way that I experience God, but he does change my thought patterns, because I think that's where I need the most help, is changing how I feel and how I think about things. And so when I talk to God about how frustrated I am or anxious I am, it's like if I would just put out all my yucky thoughts that I'm experiencing, somehow he'll help me sort through those and come up with a better way to look at it, a better way to think about it. And by better, I'm meaning healthier, something that's productive. You can't, not you, me, we just can't think about ourselves all the time. We have to think about the greater good of those around us. And anyway, I just know the point of this is I know that I have been in that mindset of try harder, do more, be a better this, be less of that. And I just have to remind myself, which is why I'm talking about it, to just come back to God, and he'll direct our thoughts. He'll direct our desires. He'll direct our ideas. Don't feel like we have to measure up. We don't have to do anything. God sent his only son to die on the cross while we were just the biggest sinners that there are ever, So he's not waiting on us to do anything other than to surrender and come say, hey, I want you to run my life and not me. He just wants us to surrender and accept what he has to offer. He's already given us that gift. All we have to do is accept it. And it doesn't matter what we've done in our lives. And I know there's got to be somebody sitting out there saying, well, you don't understand. And you're probably right. I don't understand everything. But what I do understand is that we all fall short. I don't care how good we are, and I don't care how bad we are. God made every one of us in his image. And there is no being too bad for God. So no matter where you are in your life today, all you have to do is reach out and tell God that you're ready, because he's ready all the time. All the time. So get up this morning, get you something going that's good, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're working toward, get up and make one step in that direction today. And push for excellence everywhere you go.